of men at the heart of the music industry is what's really needed. A government spokesperson said all women should be able to work in a music sector which is free from misogyny and discrimination. It added it would carefully consider the committee's recommendations. Noor Nanji, BBC News.
Well, let's speak live now to NAMYWA, who is a singer and CEO of Girl Grind UK. Welcome to you. Thanks for coming onto the programme. Tell us about your experiences of misogyny in the music industry.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I mean, it's if you break down what misogyny actually is, it's just prejudice or hatred towards women, and sometimes those things come from no good reason at all. It's just other people's opinions, and I think that has definitely shaped part of my music career as an artist, because, you know, people's opinions, when you're an emerging talent and you're developing and still finding your voice, those things kind of sway you to what you sound like, what you look like, what you wear, the decisions you make. And I've personally experienced it in that way. But I guess through Girl Grind, I see it quite a lot. A lot of people come to us wanting to have a career in the music industry, but don't know how to navigate the space or how to like disarm some of the things that they're experiencing. So you see a lot of women confused with feeling gaslit and not sure what's happening and not really understanding why things are or aren't happening to them. So yeah, I see it quite a lot.
Yeah, and Girl Grind supports diverse women in the music sector, don't they? Tell us about your attitude, your response to this report that we've just been talking about and its findings and recommendations, in particular the finding that actually it's attitudes of men that need to change.
Yeah, I agree with the findings, to be honest with you. I do think that that's there. But what I think would be great is that these are like strongly held recommendations, and that, like, you know, the people who can enforce that legislative consequence for being misogynistic in the industry, especially when it comes to freelancers, and, you know, the way that they have completely different rights to other people. And this whole industry is predominantly running on freelancers and self-employed people. You know, I hope that they're heavily monitored and that they come into action. I think that's the main thing that I want to see, is the actual legislative change that happens that makes life better for people that look like me and other women that don't look like me also.
Do you find that women, though, are able to speak up more? I mean, with the likes of people appearing before, you know, select committees, the likes of you coming on TV and talking about your experiences, do you think that actually younger women are not going to put up with this kind of thing anymore?
Absolutely. I hope that all of that visibility that is coming through more does inspire people to speak up. I do still think that there's you know, similar to what Rebecca Ferguson was saying before, like, you know, there's a risk in speaking up. And I think that's a historic thing across all industries, where women's voices are, you know, demonized for speaking their truth. And you know, I would advise people to really consider that with the people that they love and that they work with. And, you know, whatever it is you want to say, just present it in a way that you're going to be happy with it and that you're comfortable.
OK, NAMYWA, thanks very much for joining us from Birmingham, telling us a bit more about your experiences. Thank you.
Thanks so much.